Royal Ascot is the highlight of every flat racing season. It's the middle of summer where all the best horses compete around the world. Everybody comes for a good day out, even the King and Queen come, and it's a massive spectacle for everyone to enjoy. There's definitely a buzz when you walk out of the paddock, look around you and there's thousands of people watching. It's electric, really. My first ride this year at Royal Ascot was Rashabar in the Coventry Stakes for Brian Meehan.
80 to 1, and we just wanted to enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the day, and hopefully we might grab a winner somewhere.
And they're off in the Coventry Stakes of 2024. The field running down towards the 2 here, with Rashabar over on the far side leading that group.
As I hit the 2 pole, I thought, oh, I'm going pretty well here still, and he just took off, really.
It's Rashabar over on the far side. Columnist is staying on, Coward of the County.
We watched the race. In the Royal Enclosure, you have to be a little bit more, you know, not on it as such, and I was up there and I was absolutely roaring and shouting.
Rashabar on the far side, close call here, very close.
First off, I thought he was beat.
When he passed the line, Claire thought he finished 3rd. I thought he won.
Mark was screaming, he's won, and then when the camera followed him in, I just actually couldn't believe it.
Here's the result of the photo finish for first place. First, number 16, Rashabar.
When my number was read out, I don't really know how to describe it. Your whole body just felt like numb. It was like there was something passing through you. It was a great buzz and a feeling like no other.
Oh my God, I'm shaking here.
It was the best feeling ever. I couldn't describe it. It was just awesome.
Oh, this is what dreams are made of. Great moment for us. It's just awesome. My mum and dad had only loved this, so I'm not even... Anyway, thank you.
Oh.
Very, very pleased.
Well done. Pure emotion there.
When you see your son rocking it on the big stage, it's just... I got a feel, it was just a funny feeling, and I don't think money can buy feelings like that.
He was Champion Apprentice last year on the turf. Mark Loughnane is obviously his dad, and I'm sure the parents have done a tremendous job with this young man.
I think parents are proud of every small milestone your children take, so to be achieving things like this is just out of this world.
Would you please put your hands together and congratulate Billy Loughnane.
I don't remember from after he won his race to the last race I was that high in emotion. So it was great, great.
Bill, I'm going to switch you off your hoodie. They want you in the ring next lot. A long way back from Newcastle the other day, wasn't it?
Billy is outgoing, friendly, he's moody a lot of the time, but he can be alright.
Jack, come on, you gotta come on the camera. Have you done your makeup this morning? What do you mean? Well, just get your hair done instead. They've got on there, look. Smile.
Fun and kind of lovable, I guess.
Driven, focused, he can have his moments as well.
And then I'm going to move that.
Well, I can't. Need the bridles. They're using it.
He can't lose an argument. He can't lose a game of Scrabble.
He had to win everything. When I beat him, he got really angry and upset and annoyed, so it's better if I let him win most of the time.
Yeah, it didn't really matter if we were running to the park as a child or playing a family game at Christmas. Yeah, ultra competitive, and he isn't a happy boy when he gets beat.
So,
I haven't even started tacking up yet.
come on, Liv. Good boy.
We get on really, really well. He's very thoughtful, caring. Yeah, he's a good son.
What did Aidan think of the ride he gave the horse the other day? The winner won easy, didn't it?
Never beaten it.
Never beaten.
10 lengths clear. Dad is one of a kind. He's obviously been massive. He's taught me everything to do with being able to ride, and I've been following him around for 18 years, learning off him.
Way, good boy. Just gonna wash that off his legs.
He gets some attributes from me. I think the move the focus, the work ethic, just making sure his dad's not listening. Yeah, his intelligence, can I say that?
I said on television last week, 99% dam, 1% sire. So I think I'll leave it at that.
Oh boy. Please don't get any old pictures of me. Please don't get any old pictures of me.
When Billy was very young age, we had him on horses.
He's got to be under a year, or round about a year there. We must have been going to a match or something for you to be in a Tipperary top.
Yeah, I think I've aged well, looking at it now.
And then that must be his first pony, was it?
Yeah, Spotty.
Spotty, so I reckon he's 3. Not mastered picking up the reins yet.
No, he's not
at this
mastered.
point.
I think he's just mastering up, hanging on at this stage. Yeah, these ponies, we had a little orchard, and every morning we come out, they broke out every day. I'm getting rid of him, and don't sell the ponies, Daddy, don't. I'm selling them ponies, they keep breaking out, Billy. Don't sell them. He got wicked upset.
Loved him, yeah, they loved
that pony,
him.
yeah. He's there, he's got no back protector on him. He's got no helmet on him, and yeah, I think they'd have a field day with me with that one.
Daddy's holding on to him.
Daddy's holding on for dear life, but listen, it was great, them ponies were class,
yeah, brilliant. And that's him
at the Curragh.
Prepping to be a trainer, maybe?
Yeah.
Weighing out.
What was he there, about 5?
No, not even. We moved when he was 5.
He
He's got him about 4 there, but all the Curragh away room was the glass front, and all the jockeys would look out for him because he was there that regularly.
Niall McCullough, Niall calls him €5, because I kept saying to Billy, go ask Niall for €5. So Niall has nicknamed him €5, and when he won in Ascot, Niall texts me, tell him he owes me €5.
Right. Stephen, you come up in front. Billy, you come up second. One canter. Give each other 5 or 6 lengths, okay? But he rides well. Look at him there. He's kind of rides a bit like Lester Piggott. He's bum up in the air. There was one story there. He rode 7 races at Wolverhampton. I think he did triple the same night. And in one of the races, he wasn't happy with the way he pulled his stick through, or he didn't pull it through quick enough or something. So he came back home about 9:30 that evening and went in to the office, got on his equisizer, rang his jockey coach. The two of them were in there for an hour after being out all morning, all day, having 8 rides, riding a triple, and he wasn't happy with one part of it, and he had to correct it. And that's what Billy's like. I'd say he was about 3 weeks old. Yeah, that was the first recollection, I think, 3 weeks old. And I had a horse back then, a very, very good horse, one of the first ones I've ever trained, and I had Billy sitting on him, and I was propping his head up at the back, and I had my hand on the back of his head, and his mum was looking out the window, and she wasn't happy at all. She left me in charge of him for 2 minutes. I wasn't allowed to look after him anymore after that, but he's been on him ever since.
Actually, I was dead against it, if I'm honest. Obviously, Mark has always been really supportive, and I just know how hard working in the racing industry can be. And then he started making decisions himself about his diet, his fitness, about the age of 13, to a point where I thought, I can't change this anymore. He's 100% knows what he wants to do, and that's probably when we sort of started letting him pony race, and it, you know, from then on, there was no looking back really.
We'd be watching at the races when I was training in Ireland, and he'd be up on one end of the sofa and Jackie would be up on the other end of the sofa. For the first couple of weeks they had no whips, so it wasn't too bad. They were just kicking and pushing, and in the end they had whips, and I think we went through about 4 sofas in about 4 years, when normally one sofa would last 4 years, but they battered him. Thank God he's got his whip now to an adjusted height, because back then he was pulling it from the clouds.
Just a bit thick-winded, Billy, is he? Right. Something we need to check?
Yeah.
Okay. You can head off, Bill.
The best track I'd say that really affiliates Billy is Wolverhampton, because when we moved here, I go to Wolves every week without fail, and Billy was always coming with us, wasn't he? Yeah. So from the people on the gate going in, from the suite men, from the people in the hotel, they love him. And he rode his first winner there.
And they are now racing into the shadows of the post, and it's Swiss Row in front. Swiss Row.
You must be so proud, aren't you, Mark?
That's just best day ever. That's the best win I've ever had.
Oh man, do I remember a lot of it? Not really. It was a foggy evening. We could see nothing until the 2 furlong pole.
I was drawn 13 of 13 over 7 furlongs, managed to get across up on the front end, and he kept going. That was a great feeling, and a day I'll definitely never forget.
It was the best feeling I'd say I've ever had, having his first winner, and it was just class.
Without Dad, I would not, no way would I have got going as quickly as I had done. It was great because at the time as well, a lot of the owners had seen me in, obviously riding the horses out for the past however many years, and having a stable of 50, 60 horses behind me to get going and full backing from them was pivotal to getting me off on the right start.
His main goal was to be Champion All-Weather Apprentice first, and we got that ticked off.
Then the turf season came. Luckily it kept going and had a really good summer last year, and thankfully managed to lift Champion Apprentice at the end of it on Champions Day, and that was for me a massive achievement. It was a real great feeling to have been lifting the trophy up on Champions Day and to be stood next to William Buick doing it as well. It meant a lot.
It was just the best. We went into Ascot Racecourse not expecting, and I saw a picture of William Buick at one side, a poster, it was about a 50-foot poster, and my son at the other side of the stands. The hairs just stood in the back of my neck, and it was just unbelievable feeling, unbelievable.
I want to be Champion Jockey one day, and hopefully I'll be able to do it. It'll take a lot of hard work and graft, but I'll be trying my best. I think that's everyone's goal. It'd mean everything. That is, when I first started off, you want to be Champion Apprentice, but now you're a jockey in with the big fish. Yeah, to have your name on that list of people that have done it is something like no other, and you're definitely in the history books forever. Likes the camera, doesn't he? Oh boy.
I think what Billy's achieved already is absolutely phenomenal. I don't think we ever dreamed he'd have achieved what he's achieved so far, so if he never achieved anything else, I think we're just so proud of him. We're just small people that play a really small part in the racing world, and to suddenly have Billy go into these heights is, you know, as a mum, I'm just so proud.
What he's done, I can go to the grave a happy man. He's just rocked from the start, and proud of all of us as a family. We are just, it's oozing out of us. If it could ooze out of us, we're just so proud of him. It's just unbelievable. He's a champ in my eyes, and I'm you know, it's very satisfying just to watch your sons doing something that you could only wish. You know, everyone wishes to get winners in these places, and he's doing it. He's doing so well.